I survived 100 days of Skyblock in Minecraft, a game mode where I have to survive on this little island surrounded by the void and try to progress through the game. Over the next 100 days, I will be expanding this little island into my own personal creation with things like a mob farm, a house, a nether portal, and other things like that. But there is a little twist on this. On the island, there is a lucky block that keeps replacing every time you break it. Something I added in last minute, just to make it a little bit more fun. But let's go back to where it all started. Day 1. Alright, day number 1. To start off, I loaded in the world, and as you do. But upon loading in, I noticed something was really wrong. The lucky block wasn't there, my shaders weren't on, and the hardcore wasn't even working. So while I thought about what to do, I just ended up breaking some dirt and breaking the tree. I knew something was wrong, so let me exit out of this and try and fix this issue. After some moving around, I think I just had to go to a different version and install some more mods, but I think I figured it out. I went to an older version, and I also added some shaders because why not? But let's see if this works. Ah, there we go. Perfect. I broke some dirt and made a platform to catch the saplings and proceeded to break the tree and wait for the saplings to drop before planting them back. I really want to open this, but I don't want all this stuff to fall, so let me get some more dirt and try to cover it so, the stuff won't fall off. Alright, let's break this first block. Ah! It's a witch! Bitch! She killed herself. Nice, she just walked off the fucking map like an idiot. Well, I did get some of the stuff, but yeah, some of it fell off. So, let me try to extend this area a little bit. I'm gonna break it one more time, just so I can see what I got, and I got some new tools, which is pretty nice. But this will be it for now. I have to grind out this wood, pause, which is what I did for the rest of the day. Day 2. Alright, that was a very fun night, watching absolutely nothing happen. There isn't much to do besides break the lucky block, I guess. But I'm scared because I know there are a lot of bad things that can come from this. But, let's just go, what the fuck. Ah! Get away from me! Oh my god. Welp, this sucks. There goes a bunch of my dirt. Let's do it again. Well, this is very unfortunate. It took away most of my dirt. Wait. Can I use leather? What? That's not lucky. Oh no, you could have been my friend. I'm sorry. Okay, well, now I have to fill in this area with goddamn slime. Well, it's not all bad news. Because at least out of these lucky blocks, you can get more. Okay. That's pretty good. I do kind of need food, though. I kept messing with the tree for the next 2 days, just trying to, build something. But the trees took so long to, grow. So now it's day 5, and I have done a lot of mining of trees, and now I think we can start with the lucky blocks again. Also, during this time, I was able to get the game rule to hardcore. I don't know why it wasn't working earlier, but the hearts still don't show. But just know it's hardcore. Day 5. I expected to have more wood by now, but I don't. I think the tick speed's too slow. Oh well. It's time that I open the block again. I'm hoping to get some wood or iron or something useful to continue building, because this wood is not cutting it. I need lava and water. That would be neat so I can make a cobblestone generator. But here goes nothing. No! Are you serious? That is so sad. I keep dropping stuff. Okay, on the next open, I got this sword, which is pretty useful. Then a well. And these wells, you throw something in the middle and it's random. You can get diamonds and shit, or you can get potatoes. I threw a coin in, I got a diamond block and potatoes, so it's better than TNT. I seriously need this wood to grow though, because I can't do it. I need to make a pickaxe. I broke some more and got some food. Yay, diamonds and stuff. I decided I'll just wait for a tree to grow so I don't lose, everything. But in the meantime, I made some armor to better help me, and also realized I had sticks so I can make that pickaxe already. So yeah, the rest of the day I just got some wood and replanted, and also got my first bit of cobblestone, which was nice. I really need a bed though. Alright, day 6. These trees have, they're tweaking, bro. Please! I'm gonna, turn the tick rate up soon, because this is, genuinely insane. I can't progress. I digress. Today's lucky goals. Get a bed, get lava or water, and let's try. Let's see what this looks kind of neat. What do I get out of this? Not again, no. Okay, this stuff is fine, but not what I want. And yep, of course, it just flies out of my inventory just cuz. Nope. 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 Okay, this is getting old. This was my first wish, and it came true, and I got some lava, which is a start. Now we just need a water bucket or just a water source to be fine. I didn't get it yet, but what I did get was this cool little thing of LuckyBlocks, and it went amazing. See, usually these wells have water in them, but since the LuckyBlock comes, it takes the water. But not anymore. Let's fucking go. Alright, I'll be making a platform in the morning, so now we can really actually get started. Day 7. I started the day by making the cobblestone generator and just harvesting the cobble all day. And yeah, it's just as boring as you would have thought. Day 8. Since the items keep dropping, I want to make a big platform under the LuckyBlocks to ensure that nothing falls off. And I want to make it 2 layers just in case like TNT drops or something. It doesn't drop me into the void and I die. I almost kind of sort of finished the upper one before farming cobble the rest of the day because yeah, these platforms are taking a lot of resources. I'm not moving very fast. Alright, day 9. The beginning of day 9, I finished up the top layer, so now I have this big old platform. I hope at night mobs will spawn under it, so I can get some bone meal and some string for a bed. Besides that, all I have left to do is break all this random shit and get to the obsidian to make myself a step up that hopefully won't break. Although, when like structures spawn in like the well, or like other big stuff, it will break the obsidian immediately. After doing that, I mined some wood and started making charcoal for my next project. Once the charcoal was done, I started putting the cobble in my furnace to make me stone bricks, which is what I hope to make my new area out of. Whilst that smelts, I thought why not open some blocks, because you know, why not? I was getting some okay stuff until fucking TNT rained down and destroyed all my work. I want to get more obsidian to make sure this doesn't happen. For the rest of the night, I tried to see if any mobs would spawn, but they did not. Day 10. One more day of fun before I have to grind for a little while. Let's hope I can get something good. Nope. Sir, please stand still. Not gonna lie, all I have gotten is just attacked. I don't even know what the fuck this is. Oh my. Okay. Fuck this lucky weapon shit. Sometimes it's fine, but like, what the fuck is this? Like, honestly. Okay, a big chest. Not bad. Last time, this just blew up in my face. Hopefully this time it gives me some goodies. And better yet, it left behind its wall, which has wool on it. Let's fucking go. I can make a bed. So I finished cleaning it up and made my bed. I broke the lucky block and got some obsidian, so now I can reinforce my wall just a little bit. And now it's just joking with me. I get so much wool now. The last break didn't give me anything, so I just went to bed. Day 11 through 19. To start off, I got me some new hero armor because, you know, why not? It doesn't really say what enchantment it has, it just says it's hero, so I guess we'll just take it. But I seriously need blocks like so bad for these days. I just mined cobblestone and wood. I went through a whole pickaxe and iron axe of like just mining. But so I'm just gonna skip through these days since, you know, nothing really happened. It's literally just me mining and, you know, sleeping. So it's really not that riveting. So I'm just gonna just pretend that never happened. Day 20. Now that I have all this wood, I need to smelt it down into charcoal so I can smelt the cobblestone for stone. And then I can turn that stone into stone brick. Okay, let's start from the top. While I let this smelt, I will continue to farm resources because I'm efficient. But then once I get this charcoal done, I can use it to smelt even more charcoal. Before it finished, I went to bed. Day 21. Yeah, late today the charcoal finished and I can start dumping cobblestone into the furnaces. But first I want to make a little quick thingy to like make it smelt a little bit easier. Because I don't want to keep replacing it and doing all that. So as I was crafting my shit though, the lava must have caught onto like a leaf block or something. Because I turn around and why is my shit on fire? What? I meant to move that or something, but let me make an extension real quick and throw together this weird contraption, and it should make smelting a little bit easier. Day 22. Today I just let it all smelt, did nothing else. Peace. Day 23. I lied. I'm gonna let it smelt one more day. Alright, day 24. Before I start building anything, I just want to open some more LuckyBlocks again, just to, you know, see what I get. So let's start. Nothing good. Nothing good. Fuck you. Damn, I'm sorry leather doesn't go in trees, bruh. My bad, unks. Okay, this is good. I'm getting spawn eggs, and I can use like these piglins for trading and stuff. And I can also get a totem if I kill this guy. But other than that, I got some more sea lanterns, which look pretty nice. And oh my god, thank god this glitched me out. Because there's like no way to get out of it. I guess I had a water bucket, but knowing me, I probably would have forgot. Yeah, I finally have water. Extra water, that is. But yeah, I went to sleep. Day 25. I spent the beginning of day 25 gathering the stuff from the thing I got trapped in. But I think I'll make a nether portal with this obsidian instead of putting it on the path because, you know, before I make anything new on this platform, I think it's time I start making my new base. So I grabbed my supplies and started with the design. And I know I'm going to have a beacon at some point. So I'll leave this big old plot in the middle for a beacon. I'll just move along up the sides and, you know, just see where it goes from there. Just trust. Alright, this is going to be a lot of days summed up. So day 26 through day 48. I know. Whew, 22 days. God. But trust, it was worth it. These summed up days were just work on my new base. To begin, I made the middle platform and I wanted it to be big so I could put stuff down and, you know, have a little space left over so I'm not like cramped. That took a good bit of my stone bricks, but it's not over yet. Job not finished. I had the idea to kind of bridge off in like each direction into their own areas. So this next area was the nether portal and like slash enchantment slash end area slash whatever area. So I made it fairly large, but hey, it's even and it's done. But the trouble is, the next branch would be like one I want to put my house on. So I need this one to be like the largest and the tallest. Okay, so it took a little bit to get the shaping done, and yeah, I ran out of resources. So I had to go farm cobble again and wood for like, I don't even know, I think it was like 3 days, and make new charcoal to then smelt the cobble, which was an absolutely mind-numbing process. But we should have all the stuff we need now. And yep, we barely got it done. Only one direction left to go, and this area is gonna be my tree and, you know, probably my mob farm area. Well, actually, funny enough, I went AFK and I totally forgot to put, you know, shit all over my torches all over my area because, you know, they didn't spawn on the other cobblestone. Why would they spawn over here now? But, you know, fuck me, I guess, because all of a sudden they want to spawn. And a creeper blew up my chest and area, and I got literally jumped by zombies. Like they started pummeling my ass. But pause, hold on. Pause. Yeah. So I went through and put lights all around the platform so they can't spawn everywhere and just destroy me again. And I also finished up the other structure and grabbed the dirt and trees to move over. And along with that, I put the enchantment table down, nether portal down. Although I don't know how I'm supposed to light it. I think I'm just gonna use lava. Let's try this. Please work. Please work. Please. I'm a fucking genius. Like genuinely. Like literally comment right now, I'm a genius, and if you don't, I'm gonna find you. I mean, that finished off the baseline of the base. Why the fuck did I write that? Does the baseline of the base? What the fuck am I saying? That finished off the blueprint of the base, and I'll have more stuff later. But you know, I'm tired. Day 49. Today I just want to clean up the old area I had and make a bridge to the LuckyBlock area. First, I removed my chest and moved it up to the top platform where I'd make my house area since, you know, I was sick of all my stuff being way down below. Then I grabbed the cobblestone generator materials and put it on the weird island that's not really designated to anything. And then lastly, I grabbed my furnace thingy and put it up on the house area as well. Now it's time I start on the bridge that would connect me to the fucked up LuckyBlock area. I don't really know how I want this to look, so yeah, we're just gonna start doing things and hope for the best. I got, you know, pretty far and liked the design I had going for me, but it got dark, so I went to bed before finishing. Day 50. I got back to work on the bridge. I broke the obsidian partially so it could cover more of my bridge area so it didn't break every time like something blew up. And then I also put it on the ground to try and leave a path for me to escape if something were to happen. And yeah. So that was reinforced, and all that was left to add was lights, which I didn't really put much effort into. And I also had to break the old platform and the other things, which didn't take too long. While I'm here, I also can repair this basically to full. Yeah, it's just gonna get broken again. So this is good enough for now. With the rest of the day, for old time's sake, I thought let's open a block or two. Well, the first one was okay. Second was good, and the third one, Yeah, that's why we need obsidian. Fuck this platform for now. Alright, day 51. It was time for my first taste of exploration. The Nether. I don't know if this has the Nether update or not. I'm hoping it does for more content. Alright, let's go in and get to exploring. Oh, yeah. I kind of hoped it wasn't like this and it actually was the Nether, but I kind of forgot this is like a Skyblock thing, so we're kind of stuck. This is very lame. I was hoping to have fun and explore, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. Looks like that platform is gonna get some more love because I want to open more blocks. So after some quick repairs, we're back at it. I didn't get anything too crazy until I got some spawn eggs, which are like really good in this, honestly. I thought about if I could make a villager trading hall and stuff, but I realized something. I had piglins as well, and I had a devious idea. If I spawn these piglins into a trading thing in the Nether, I can get all the obsidian and, you know, basically anything I really want. Well, not anything, but, you know. It was so smart and evil. But I'll do that tomorrow. For today, let's just keep opening and hope for end frames, which I always thought you could get from these blocks, but I'm kind of losing hope. I got a bunch of crap, low-key, but I got stuck in some obsidian, but, you know, I'm a boss, so I got my way out. But before I break all this, let's go enchant my pick. I'm kind of sick of breaking everything so slow. So I got efficiency, but I thought I had another book so I could add stuff, but I guess I did not. Day 52, I started working on the hog trader in the Nether, and if you couldn't tell, yeah, I haven't done this in a while, or I don't even know if I've done this before, honestly. And I was just struggling to find a way to, like, drop the gold in, but not get, like, destroyed and pick it back up. And yeah, I think I had some trial and error, but I eventually got it. And I had to move them after I spawned them. That was kind of interesting. But I kept trying and I got it narrowed down. And I stayed here for about 2 days just farming them. So now it's day 55. Day 55. I was finally done with the piglins for now. But, you know, now it's time for some real business to get done. Time to get my mob farm going because it's long overdue. I made it over in my industrial side. That's what I'm calling it now. It's just the weird platform. And I started to get the framework up. I haven't made one of these in so long because it's kind of like old and people don't really use them anymore. So it's kind of nice to be back to doing like the old kind of style, you know, like pocket edition type of shit. But I got most of the base structure done and I ran out of cobblestone. So, you know, it's time to go back down and get some materials that I'll need to finish this thing off. And yeah, I got to work mining, and this efficiency pickaxe actually helped a lot. Who would have thought? Okay, day 56 and 57. I finished up the mob farm, and it was working, but fucking OBS got stuck on a screen again. And I'm getting sick of this shit. The last 100 days, I lost like 15 days worth of data. And it was just lost. I can't remember exactly what the video was. I think it was my all the mod video. I lost like 15 days of data because OBS just decided to pause the screen and I couldn't see it until after I stopped the recording and went back to look at it. So that's really annoying and I hope they can fix that bug. But now it's day 58. Day 58. I went into this mod I have installed. It's like a spectator mode kind of thing. And look how many mobs are spawning. God damn. But today I'm just going to sit here and farm up some resources because I want some bones and some arrows and all that other shit. And I was getting a lot of XP actually. So to make it go faster, I got some sweeping edge on my sword. And now we are eating so good. So I just chilled for the rest of the day. You know, just sitting here slashing mobs and shit. I'm tired. Alright. Day 59. Today was finally the day I can place the obsidian floor. I wanted initially under the lucky block, so I grabbed all my obsidian and just started replacing all the cobblestone with obsidian because with this there should be many repair jobs. The only time you really have to replace the obsidian is when a structure spawns in because it ignores all blocks around, so that should be the only time I really have to do it. But turns out I don't have enough. I also ran out of gold to trade with the piglins to get more, so yeah, I'm gonna have to start hitting this lucky block like right now. But I'm also hoping for end portal frames. I don't know if that's even a thing, but I thought it was. So let's hope for that too. On the first drop, I got this villager who was selling a potion that has weakness, which I will need to turn the zombies into villagers. So I bought that off him. Now I only need another zombie villager egg. Hey, that's not a zombie village, Drake. Fucking chest, dude. I'm going to bed. Day 60 was a day of me trying my luck and getting decently lucky with things, as you can see. I did at one point get like the same 3 items in like 10 opens, which was really weird. And then I got molested by a block. I got like, I don't even know. I got teleported up to my bed, which is odd. But like, look at what spawned. There was literally guardians. Like, what the hell? But it's night, so I went to bed. Day 61. I'm going to try and, you know, open them again and hope to not get assaulted like that again. Well, I didn't really get assaulted, but I got a bunch of random loot in the wrong kind of spawn age, which is very unfortunate. Still no sign of end portal frames, which is sad because I want to go to the end, if that's even a thing. But I did get to open these lucky bottles, and I got fucked because they are in fact not lucky. I didn't realize there's, you know, lucky ones and unlucky ones in the drop, so yeah, lesson learned. And the rest of the day went about how you would expect. But it's not all bad. I got some Eye of Enders and some gold, but still no end frames, and another sad day. Day 62. I literally just traded today and got a little bit of obsidian, and I could add it to the platform, but before the night fell, I got myself a little beacon and got myself a little speed. But you know, while we're here, how's your day going, guys? Girls, gals. I'm pretty sure it's mostly males, if anyone's even here. Let me know in the comments though. How's your day going? All right. I am special needs apparently, because in my notes I have day 63 through day 69. Nice. And I said throughout these 2 days. Who gonna tell past me that 63 through 69 is not 2 days? So, yeah, we're just gonna have to pretend like that did not happen. I guess I just opened blocks, and this is what I got. Yeah, so please forgive me. Day 70. I got a lot of good ores and lucky potions, and look, I have all the M frames I need, and yeah, that was a very nice run. Plus, 30 of these look at my armor. Literally got fucked. I was getting touched by everything that was on the face of this Minecraft Earth. But now it's time I build this end portal. But really quick, let's open all these lucky potions with 100+ luck and see what we get. Alright, well, that was pretty underwhelming. I didn't really get anything. I just got effects. Hopefully this will be more interesting. Let's make that end portal. Fuck. This 100 days is pretty fucking boring, honestly. I can't really do anything. Like, I can't go to the nether. Well, I can, but I can't do anything in the nether. Can't do anything in the end. This is really getting boring. But I'll just put some shit in the end portal frame to make it kind of seem like it's lit. But I just spent the rest of the day sad, because what the hell. Day 71. The beacon I made doesn't really reach where I need it to. So let's make a very, very small adjustment. Not that we have more beacons in iron. I honestly don't know what that means. Let's make a very, very small adjustment. Not that we have more beacons in iron. I'm pretty sure I meant to say now that we have more beacons in iron. Whatever, dude. First, I added another ring around the beacon and then placed the beacons on top of it. I wanted to have like colored ones, so I got some lapis and made some blue dye to switch it up. Now that I got all the beacons done, now it's time I work on my house. I know I've waited a really long time to get started on this, but why not start now? I started by laying a base and going 5 blocks into the air all around. For this house, I wanted to make sure I had a huge platform over everything. So I wanted to, you know, the center, and just built up from there pretty high until night fell. Day 72 through 77. I ran out of wood really fast. I love building with wood. Pause. That's not even a pause, but whatever. And so yeah, these days were just spent gathering wood and resources. Nothing too special. Pretty boring. Also, I did just now realize I had a whole mob farm of bone meal, and I just decided to go fuck myself and not use it. So, yeah. Day 78 through 97. This is a long mashup of days, I know. But I wanted to build a big old base, and I just built everything from the ground, and yeah, I'm just going to time-lapse it because I don't really know what else is to say. Just enjoy this little time-lapse. Day 98. Now that everything for the house area is done, I can finally open a few more blocks before these days are over. And it was actually going pretty well. Some useful stuff, and you know, come to think of it, these 100 days were really fucking boring. Like, oh, this is probably, I wouldn't say my most unliked one, but it's definitely probably bottom 3, maybe bottom 5. I don't know. It just wasn't very fun. There's not really much to do. The LuckyBlocks were fine, I guess, but they're only fun for a little days. But you know what is not boring? Getting fucking jumped. Day 99. I just wrote the script. And also realizing it now, this video is going to be way shorter than all my other 100 days ones. And it's because there wasn't really much for me to say, like, in the moment gaming. So that takes up the most time. Like, there's not really much time for me in the game to be speaking. Like, nothing really interesting happened. Day 100. The day I've been waiting for. Yeah, this is not my favorite 100 days. I definitely won't be doing this again unless, God forbid, this video does insanely well and people want 200 days. Then I will, but I really don't want to. Yeah. If you enjoyed watching this and made it to the end, comment I love Bob, spelled B-O-B-Z, in the comments, so I know you made it this far. Yeah. Short 100 days, but peace.